Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is the preview for the Little Darling Fashion Gala coming up in 2 weeks now, or maybe it's 3 weeks, at Modern Doll Collectors Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I'm so honored to be able to have all these beautiful masterpieces in my home to show you guys. We have 16 dolls here, where there's going to be a couple more dolls that show up at convention as surprises. So lots of goodies to have to go around. And all proceeds of this auction go to St. Jude. So I'm just so excited to show you each of these dolls and tell you all about them. So let's jump right into it. Our first doll today is Cecile by Janice Walters, and she is just the cutest little girl. She is painted by Helen Skinner. She's got bright blue eyes, and I love her mauvey lips. They're so cute. But let's talk about the outfit. The bodice of the dress is raw silk with a V-neck, and it's got puffy sleeves that are trimmed to match the skirt. The skirt, the bow, and the shoes, so check out the shoes, Janice even made shoes for the doll, are from a patchwork pattern of mini sequins. Now underneath this underskirt we have, or excuse me, underneath the skirt we have an underskirt of sparkly blue tulle, which is so cute. I think this doll is just adorable. I love how the blue in the outfit complements the blue eyes, and you'll see that kind of throughout this with the dolls. They've just been really well thought out about the design, about the painting, about how the outfit goes with the doll. So about the designer, Janice has been an active collector for over 23 years now. She really enjoys making clothes and entering competitions. She loves a good challenge. She also enjoys making yard art and growing roses and irises. So this is Cecile, once again, by Janice Walters. Next up, number 2, we have Susie by Sissy Lingle. And Susie, it's Susie's 11th birthday, and she told her granny that all she wants is a beautiful doll. Susie's wish is granted when she opens a wonderful ribbon-trimmed box, and here's the box, to find the doll of her dreams. So here is her little doll. Isn't that sweet? Now, Susie's little doll, called Beautiful Doll, was created by someone using Diana Effner's tiny doll mold and air clay. The tiny doll is dressed in an outfit created by Diana. Isn't that very, very cool? Susie herself was beautifully painted by Joyce Matthews. So you can see that gorgeous paint job done by Joyce. Susie's dress fabric is rare, vintage, pale blue, dotted Swiss, printed with flowers. Her sash and hair bows are silk ribbons, and I just love how delicate these silk ribbons look. Just take a look at that. The ribbon work in the hair, the ribbons in the hair and the ribbon around the waist. It is just so beautiful. I love it. She has a half slip made from eyelet and panties. So there's her half slip made of eyelet. Isn't that pretty? And panties made of cotton and lace. Her shoes are blue leather from Bonica, and her wig is by Monique. So very, very beautiful Susie, and I love that she comes with her little beautiful doll that's been all wrapped up. Now, about the designer, Sissy started sewing for dolls on her mom's sewing machine when she was 12. She sewed clothing for herself and family for years and has been sewing for dolls since 1999. She loves using vintage fabrics as well as contemporary. She's had fun sharing her love of sewing by giving workshops at conventions. She has done a lot of workshops for us at Modern Doll, and we're very appreciative of her participation and her donation and sharing her knowledge with Modern Doll. And this dress is just so sweet that she's made. I really love the Swiss dotted fabrics. I don't know, I just have this like special place in my heart for them, and she's just absolutely gorgeous. So that is little Susie, and she comes with her wrapped doll in the box. I forgot to mention that Susie also comes with her party hat. So this is her little birthday hat that she can wear for her birthday party. So I just wanted to point that out because I forgot it in the beginning. But that is Susie with her doll and birthday hat and her beautiful birthday dress. Our number 3 doll is Beautiful Bessie, dressed by Carol Noel, and she started with an inspirational picture of a Victorian dolly and some beautiful fabrics. Pat Green created the face up on this little darling with blue eyes and pink coloring, and Beautiful Bessie was artfully painted. And isn't she gorgeous? I think the colors of this doll are very striking. the way that the colors, especially the color of her lips and the color of the fabrics here, I really love that combination. I think it looks great. The pattern fashion fabric has a fantasy floral motif in various shades of blue, pink, lavender, and tans. Selected placement to feature areas of the bodice, sleeves, and skirt trimmed with vintage ivory and blue laces, shiny blue trim, beads, and buttons. The split front has a panel of gathered rose-colored silks and snaps on the inner left side. Dress is sashed with a floral ribbon, you can see that there, and a beaded buckle closure. Underneath the dress, beautiful Bessie is wearing pale pink undies. There, you can see that there, with eyelet extensions to mimic a slip without the bulk. A fine silk sweater donated a sleeve to be used to sew BB's thigh-high stockings. So you can see the stockings here. That was from a silk sweater. Isn't that cool? I love the upcycling of fabrics to make doll clothes. Supple tan leather with scalloped edging are finished around the soles with the same pale blue trimming used on the dress for her shoes. So isn't that precious? I think this doll is so gorgeous. I love the paint job that Pat did. I love the costuming that Carol did. I think she is just absolutely stunning. I love the fabric she chose and the colors. About the designer, she is so looking forward to attending MDCC this year. She's had so much fun creating for this fundraising event for many years. Our year's theme of beautiful dolls has been a challenge, and she hopes her efforts will be rewarded with helping reach the goal. And we are so appreciative once again to all the talented folks who donate to help make this fundraiser a huge success every year. So that is Beautiful Bessie by Carol Noel. Number 4 on our list is Dulcinata by Hilary Leonard. And about this outfit, her underwear, so I'm going to show you her underwear first. They're white cotton underpants, white socks, and white leatherette shoes, all bought new. So I'm trying to pull her little dress up to show you. So here are her underwear. Petticoat made from, and I apologize for my pronunciation, you guys, because I am not very well versed in fabrics, but broderie anglaise white cotton. The dress has 2 parts, a skirt and an overskirt. So you've got this skirt here, the blue skirt, and then there's an overskirt that ties over. The skirt is pale blue Dupioni silk with a hem of matching pale blue figured lace. The skirt top, so here's the skirt top that ties over, is made from old figured lace with figured scalloped edge. The overskirt also has 2 parts, a white batiste underskirt, so you can see that here, self-lined with scalloped hem trimmed in white scalloped lace, embroidery at the hem of pink rosebud, pale green leaves, with a row of daisies above and 3 shades of blue with darker green leaves and stems. And this embroidery work is just beautiful. I think it's so, so pretty. The top of the overskirt is blue chiffon to match the blue Dupioni with a matching blue trim and figured lace, looped with tiny pearls. The waistband is 5 overlapping silk ribbons matching the colors of the embroidery with tiny embroidered rosebuds in front and a lace trimming. So you can just look at all that. It's just all the work that's gone into that, and the beautiful silk ribbons, how they flow down the back when you tie, when you put the skirt. It actually doesn't tie on, there's a snap, but how these beautifully hang down in the back. The hat matches the dress. The base is pale blue Dupioni silk with an all-around hem of matching pale blue figured lace. The next layer is white batiste, trimmed and embroidered to match the skirt. The top layer is the pale blue chiffon, again trimmed to match the skirt. Each side of the hat has a dangling silk ribbon trim matching the waistband, arranged as a small rosette with a pearl center. So you can see how that's done there. I can't imagine all the work that went into this. I can barely read the words for the fabrics and trims used here. It's just outstanding. Everything is a work of art here. It's so beautiful, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. So make sure to check this one out up close and personal when you're there, because a lot of work went into this. About the designer Hilary, growing up she wanted to be a ballerina, but a growth spurt at age 9 made me 5'9" and they threw me out. My mother over-socialized us. In her day, comfortable silences and social situations were not allowed, so I'm cursed with excessive speech. I retired from being a teacher and a manager, but it's a crazy life. As well as being a sewing dollaholic, I garden madly, manage 2 websites, read about 4 books a week, and explore anything to do with dolls, ancient and modern. I don't like watching most sports. I like doing them, so I ski and swim and play tennis and skate. So that is all about Hillary the designer, and this is Dulcinata, number 4 in our fashion gala. I got so into pronouncing the words of the fabrics, I forgot to mention that this doll is beautifully painted by Lana Dobbs, and she has a gorgeous like blue-green eyes that really go with the blues of this dress. I think she is so stunning, and just wanted to point that out because Lana has done an incredible job of painting this doll, and I did not want to fail to mention that to you guys. Number 5 in our gala is Sunny by Janice Mundy from So Sweet Designs. And this doll has a face up by Jerry, so she's really gorgeous. I love the freckles on her. I am a sucker for a freckled doll, so she is just so special. She's dressed in original So Sweet Designs for Dolls artist outfit, which includes a black and white striped t-shirt with matching socks and undies, which I'm not going to remove all of her clothes to show you that, but they do match. Black overalls accented with hearts and charms. So I think the little charms are so cute on this. It's just such a fun outfit. She's got a red neckerchief, charcoal wool felt beret, red Adidas high tops, and a hand-inked apron. Isn't that really cool? Like, it's very artistic for the artist girl. She carries her paint palette and shows off her latest painting on an easel. Now, we have a poem for this doll, so I'm going to read this to you. Let me introduce you to my friend, says Sunny the young artist. Sunny has fiery hair and big green eyes. You'll see that she is the smartest. Meet Eloise, praised for bright blue eyes and curly golden hair. Sunny knows that she is generous and always most willing to share. Meet Sarah with her golden skin, kissed with freckles from the sun. She's diligent and studious, like her work is never done. Meet Manda with her button nose and blushing rosy cheeks. She's kind in every word she says and thinks before she speaks. Sunny tries to paint her friends beautiful inside and out, but can't capture all their features and instead begins to doubt. How can I show their beauty with canvas, brush, and colors when it's the way they make me feel I want to share with others? Oh, Sunny girl, you beautiful doll with your heart full and wise, you know to see beauty within a soul, one has to close their eyes. Written by Sarah Mundy Hines and Janice Mundy. So that is a sweet story about Sunny seeing the beauty in her friends by closing her eyes. And here is her easel with her hand-painted artwork, which is so cute. Now, about the designer, Janice Mundy is a self-taught seamstress and doll clothes designer with over 25 years of professional experience creating fun, fashionable, high-quality clothes for a variety of dolls. As a small child, Janice was never without a doll in hand, always with some sort of fabric scrap or crocheted creation wrapped around her, modeling her mommy's latest design. Janice's love of design and dolls stayed with her into her adult years, and the stay-at-home mom discovered that following her passion could also help add to the family income. Originally sewing exclusively for 18-inch dolls and selling at local craft shows, Janice was soon able to meet many new friends, customers, and dolls. She now sews for dolls of all shapes and sizes who live all over the world. Taking advantage of the start of the internet auction craze, Janice began selling on eBay in 1999 under the name Miss Bobbin Sews. In 2015, she launched her website, SoSweetDesignsForDolls.com, and has been selling through that platform exclusively ever since. She's been credited with demonstrating flawless design skills and attention to detail and producing exceptional workmanship. Her designs range from classic to trendy to whimsical. Rarely will you see the exact same outfit twice, adding to the unique quality of her fashions. And so that is Sunny, number 5 in our fashion gala. Next up we have Cassie, who is painted by Jerry, and she has a beautiful stormy gray blue eyes, and her outfit is by Gina Lane Parfait. And I love this. Purple is my favorite color, and so when I opened her up I was very excited because I think she's so gorgeous. So let's talk about the outfit. For this year's ensemble, I took time designing and choosing fabric, settled on a simple design to showcase the special fabric, which is a real Swiss batiste flocked dotted Swiss. It's a sweet fabric often used for children's special occasions, somewhat difficult to sew but works with aids like tissue paper, single hole throat plate, etc. Me as a sewer knows what none of that means, but hopefully those of you in the audience will understand that. It is a rare fabric now and also pricey, $58 per yard. I hope all enjoy seeing this fabric and outfit in the fashion gala. And I think that's really cool because like I was saying earlier, I love the Swiss dotted fabrics. I think they're so special. And I think she's really beautiful. I just love the color. The fabric is gorgeous. And she really fits the theme of Oh You Beautiful Doll. She's also got an amethyst necklace on. You can see that there. And then I want to show you guys the hat because I think the hat is really pretty. I'm going to spin it and you can look. It's got purple trim in it and we've got purple feathers in the back. It's so luxe. I really like it. I think it's just so pretty. And I think it's just beautiful on this doll. Everything about her is gorgeous, down to her little lacy socks with her purple shoes. Now about the designer, I started hand sewing for my Nancy Ann storybook dolls when I was 5 and we had to take home ec in the 7th and 8th grade. I had 2 semesters of sewing and fell in love with it. My mom did not sew, but she was supportive. I took sewing all through high school and got a new machine of my own for high school graduation. It was a Montgomery Ward basic machine and she loved it for many years. I sew some for my dolls. Mostly I still make several of my garments and hubby special shirts and love sewing to support MDCC and St. Jude's. It is such a privilege to be able to donate this way and we're very appreciative of the support we get for this special cause. So here she is, very beautiful, gorgeous doll in purple. I love purple, by Gina Lane Parfait. 7, we have Child of the Forest by Sarah Cedar, also known as the Mushroom Peddler. And this doll is so exciting. She is so unique and so cool. So Sarah had asked for a factory doll instead of getting the artist painted doll. She is an artist herself and she completely painted this doll head to toe. I absolutely adore her. I'm just going to talk about her for a little bit before I read the information that Sarah sent over. As a huge Tolkien fan and fantasy fan myself, she reminds me of a little Ent girl, and I just think she's so cool. She has one of Sarah's hand sculptured wigs, which is just incredible. I really just love everything about this doll. I can't say enough about her. She's just so cool and very different from anything we've had in the fashion gala before. I adore her though. I think she's just fantastic. So about the doll and outfit, Sarah still loves to come back to customizing existing dolls from other company whenever she has the time, and she loved having the opportunity to design this little darling. This doll is fully hand painted to look like wood, and many unique fibers and fabrics were used to turn her into a child of the forest for the fashion gala. And isn't she just stunning? I love her. I really do. I love the wig. I love everything about her. Again, as a huge fantasy fan, I think this is just stunning. And she comes with her own stand. So this is her stand, and you can see she sits here on her stand, and there's a little place for her feet even. I'm going to put her on her stand right now just to kind of show you guys. There's a little place for her feet right there in the moss. So she's there in her little habitat. Very, very cool. About the artist, Sarah was first enchanted by dolls through the large cupboard full of customized Barbies and intricately sewn gowns her mother had designed. She did her best to mimic her mother's beautiful work and sewed many doll outfits as she grew up. Eventually, Sarah found eBay and built a following of fans as she sold her customized dolls there with an emphasis on fairies and fantasy themes. When she discovered the inspiring world of BJDs, the selection was not very big yet. She soon decided that she wanted to sculpt and cast her own dolls, and she first offered them for sale in 2010 with much success. Since that time, she has sculpted many different dolls and shipped hundreds of dolls all around the world. So we're very grateful to her for customizing this doll for us, and just very, very cool. You've got to come get a look at this doll. If you're at convention, you've got to come get a look at this doll up close and personal, because there's not enough I can say about her. Every time I look at her, I notice something different with, different leaves and flowers in her wig and stuff like that. Just very, very cool. So that is the Child of the Forest. Now we're transitioning over into the Guild members dolls, and so this is doll number 8. This is Claire by April Norton. Claire is a fair little darling number 1, and she has hand tinted her to have a warmer skin tone. So she actually hand tinted the vinyl of this doll, which I think is such a cool process. I know that has got to take them a lot of time to do that. She is so pretty. I love her eyes. I love her lips. Those are my 2 favorite things about the little darlings. I love just looking at their eyes and lips and just seeing, you know, how they're done. I also really like the expression of her eyebrows. I think this doll just has a gorgeous expression. Now, she wears a stunning pink dress created by the very talented Mimi James. It is embroidered with delicate flowers, so it's got delicate flowers all around, and has light and airy lace trim. So you can see the trim here. And she has on underwear as well that are very lacy, and she has a tulle underskirt, and then she has these pretty lacy underwear. So you can see her there, and she's just really stunning. I really like everything about her, just so beautiful. She really fits the theme, oh you beautiful doll. Now about the artist, I live in London, Ontario, Canada with my husband Rob of 48 years. I've been making porcelain dolls for nearly 30 years. For at least the last 15 years, exclusively making only Diana Effner sculpts. I started painting vinyl little darling convention dolls and Bonicas in 2017. This was when I was introduced to the truly wonderful doll community via Facebook and Dolls Magazine. Last year, I was gifted with a place in the Doll Dreamers Guild. And so that is Claire by April Norton. Number 9, we have Alexandra by Joyce Matthews. She is so pretty. Once again, the artist, Joyce, has done an amazing job, I feel like, with the painting complementing the outfit. I think that's such a great combo when they paint the doll. Like her blush is like a peachy kind of color, and her lips have like peachy undertones. So my beautiful doll is all dolled up in a beaded embroidered silk gown with silk organdy bodice and sleeve overlay. The bodice is further embellished with silk ribbons and tiny sequins, and this is the bodice, and it is just so I just love the colors. I love the little pearl beads, and I love the skirt. This is just so gorgeous. Now, this wig is very special. I want to point that out to you guys. This wig is by Amadeus, and what a perfect costume for my $1 million wig. So dubbed because although I loved the wig, it was too over the top for the childlike style of the little darlings I painted. I purchased Alexandra's pricey custom wig from Amadeus several years ago and put it away to await a more perfect use. With the theme, oh you beautiful doll, and her dolled up gown, I knew it belonged on Alexandra, and I think it is stunning. Like, it is just so gorgeous. It does fit this theme very well, and that is they're really amazing wig makers, Amadeus is, and so this is really cool that you're getting a work of art in a wig, a work of art in a doll, a work of art in the outfit. Just absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. And I like to show you guys a little bit underneath, and you can see she's got some little peach bows on her underskirt as well, and then she's got on some lacy tights and gold shoes, and I just think she is gorgeous. Now, about the artist, Joyce Matthews is trained and mentored by Diana Effner and is a longtime member of the Doll Dreamers Guild. She's pictured here with her daughter Amy, who helps run the doll business. And I saw Amy at BJDC a couple of months ago, so she's there working with Joyce's BJDs. She was there, and so I'm sure she'll be at MDCC as well, so she's very sweet if you want to stop and say hello to her. But there is Alexandra by Joyce Matthews. Number 10, we have Clara by Nellie Valentino, and her painting is stunning. She's got gorgeous, gorgeous blue-green eyes that really are brought out, or maybe the dress helps bring out that blue-green color in her eyes. It is just stunning. I think she is so beautiful. I love the way she has been painted. I really like her eyebrows too. Eyebrows are just so, I don't know, I think they must be so hard to paint. I just feel like that in my mind, and I'm so stunned by what these little darling artists are able to do and the expression that they're able to capture with eyebrows of the dolls. Now, this dress was created by Maritza Moran, and we again have a beautiful Swiss dotted overlay here. I think it's so gorgeous. What I really love about this, besides the color and the Swiss dotted overlay, I love the little accent beads all over. It just kind of like draws your eye to it, and it's very eye-catching to see that. There's also little ribbons, which I'm gonna guess are silk. I don't know 100% because, as I've said, I don't know a ton about fabrics and trims and things, but I think these must be little silk ribbons. They look so delicate and they're so beautiful, and the bow is just perfect on there. I think that's so gorgeous. And underneath she's got some little knee-high tights on. But again, this doll is just gorgeous. She's been beautifully blushed all over. I love the curly wig that Nellie chose for her. It's like a perfect little Shirley Temple curls here, and she's just so beautiful. Now, about the artist, Nellie Valentino is a Doll Dreamers Guild Charter member from 2002. Nellie enjoys sewing and creating with the finest of fabrics and trims, and her dolls are always very fine and just very beautiful, just absolutely stunning, and such a gorgeous doll for our St. Jude's auction. Again, just look at the color of those eyes. They're just stunning, and that dress, the way that they complement each other. It's just so impressive to me how the artists are able to do this. But that is Clara by Nellie Valentino. Number 11, we have Carla by Lana Dobbs, and this doll is just so gorgeous. Her eyes are like a greenish color, but they have hints of amber and gold. And so when I look at her, because I was trying to decide what color are her eyes, she's just got so many layers of colors. It is just gorgeous. Now, her dress was made by Maritza Moran, and it has got beautiful beadwork on the bodice. This is a really delicate fabric. I don't know what it is. That's like this little over apron. And then we've got a really pretty pink floral underskirt with a couple of layers there. And again, I think these are silk ribbons on the side. You can see how delicate these ribbons look. This trim on this doll. Her wig is losing a hair there. And then her socks and shoes, I think her shoes are hand painted to match her outfit. I think they're a really pretty metallic, like mauve-y, sparkly pink color. This doll is just so gorgeous. I love the coloring that she has. Again, matched expertly to her outfit. Like, they go together so well. Now, about the artist, Lana Dobbs have loved dolls and doll making all her life. She became a part of the Diana Effner Artisan team in 1998. She has recently sculpted a BJD, and along with Nellie and Pat, will be coming out soon with a line of dolls called Legacy Darlings. So that is about the artist, and this is a gorgeous doll, Carla by her. 12, we have Carissa by Pat Green, and she is so striking. She's got blue-green eyes. They're gorgeous. I love that she has a little bit of a darker eyebrows. That deep color is so beautiful with this wig. It's so beautiful with the coloring and the shading that she has done on this doll. I think she is fantastic. This pink, gorgeous outfit is made by Calypso Parkas, and it is just a really delicate fabric. I couldn't tell you what kind of fabric it is. And then it's got these beautiful ruffles underneath. I just think it is such a gorgeous, layered, beautiful dress. And again, I sound like I just keep repeating myself, the same thing over and over, but the coloring that Pat has done with this doll matches so well with the coloring of the dress. It just makes for such a perfect package of a doll. I think she is absolutely stunning, and I love the dark eyebrows on this doll, just matched with the color of her eyes and the blushing. She is just stunning. So that is Carissa, done by Pat Green. Next up, we have Casey by Gwen Peard, and I want to call her Curly Sue so bad because I love this mop of curls on top of her head. I think it is so cute, and it reminds me of a movie that I watched when I was a kid. But Casey, is a beautiful doll with a mop of curly blonde hair. She's got beautiful bright blue eyes. Again, we've got eyes that are matched really well to the dress. Now, this dress was also created by Maritza Moran, and it's got an overlay here. This is, I'm not sure what kind of fabric this is, and I apologize, guys, for not being very knowledgeable about fabrics, but it is beautiful. This trim is just so gorgeous. I think we've got a silk ribbon here. There's a really beautiful blue dress that is so pretty, and Gwen has done an outstanding job painting her. She is beautiful. Eyes go with this dress, and I just love the whole package here. She is just a sweetheart. Now, about Gwen met Diana in the early 2000s. She took some of her classes and was fascinated by her eye painting method. She started painting with her in 2006. And so that is Casey by Gwen Peard. Number 14, we have Catherine by Helen Skinner. You can see her. She is beautiful. She has a beautiful green hazel eyes, and she's got really rosy lips, and I think she is just so sweet. And I have to wonder if her name is inspired by Catherine the Princess. I'm not sure. I might just be inventing that myself, but I think she is really, really beautiful. I love her darker eyebrows as well. I love them when they have like you know, just the beautifully matched eyebrows to the hair, and I just think her eyes are so gorgeous. Now, her dress is done by Maritza Moran as well. You can see here she's got beautiful beading on the bodice. I love that. And look at the bows on top of the sleeves. I think that is just such a cute detail. I think she is really, really, really gorgeous. I'm going to spin her around so you can see the back of her hat. I think her hat is so lovely and just such a sweet little addition to this outfit. It just kind of like tops it all off perfectly. I think she is just stunningly gorgeous. Love her so much. Now, about the artist, Helen Skinner has been a member of the Doll Dreamers Guild since 2002. She started repainting Barbie dolls in the 70s and has done all sorts of dolls, including little darlings, ever since. She's been featured in multiple doll magazines, books by Jim Ferrone, and has won many awards for her work. And we are so appreciative of her donating her time and skills to Modern Doll for this event, because she's just stunning. Isn't she such a sweetheart? So that is Catherine by Helen Skinner. Next up, we have Florent in Jardin Magique by Magali Dawson, and this doll is stunning. This is one of Magali's just gorgeous, gorgeous outfits that she does. I started following her back when she was doing American Girl outfits like this, and they always blow me away. It's amazing the amount of work that goes into this. But she is a sculpt number 1 in regular skin tone with blue-green eyes, curly brown hair, and a spray of freckles across her nose. So we have another freckled doll here. She's wearing an outfit inspired by the girl fashions of the 1850s in the style of her collaboration dolls, Erin Rose and Aurora, that she did with Diana. So this is similar to a collaboration that she did with Diana. You can just see how gorgeous this outfit is. Her ensemble uses antique lace and batik ruffles. It has been embroidered throughout with rosebuds and beads, and just the amount of, look at all the embroidered, like there are so many little rosebuds and beads embroidered throughout this. I just can't imagine the amount of time and effort that went into creating this. She's so stunning. And again, the eye color almost mirrors the batik in the skirts. I think it's just so gorgeous the way that that is done. Everything about her is absolutely stunning. Just a beautiful doll, beautiful outfit, perfect for Oh You Beautiful Doll. Now, about the artist, Magali has been a long-time fashion designer and attended fashion school. She's spent years designing patterns and outfits for dolls of all types. She is trained by Diana and is a member of the Doll Dreamers Guild. So that is Florent by Magali Dawson. Number 16, we have Olivia by Leanne Carpenter. And about the doll, with the theme being Oh You Beautiful Doll, I wanted to create the feeling you have when you're wearing a brand new outfit for the first time for a special occasion, and how special it feels. The complete ensemble has been hand knitted by me, incorporating bead knitting. So this, Leanne made all of this. I think it's so gorgeous, but I want to talk, I just think this is beautiful. First of all, I want to talk to you about the painting. This is the only doll, I think she's the medium skin tone. She's a tan skin tone, and it's so beautiful. She's got gorgeous, rich brown eyes. I think she is just stunning. I absolutely love this doll. I love the knit work that Leanne did. I think it is gorgeous. This is something I would want to wear for myself. I think it is so pretty. Like, it's something that could be, you know, for a young child, or I feel like a person my age could wear something similar to this. I would cover the midriff up a little bit, but like, I just think it's such a gorgeous piece. Like, it's so beautifully knitted, all the beads throughout. It's just sparkly and pretty, and it looks, you know, it just looks fine, like finery. So that is the doll and outfit. About the designer, Leanne, she lives in Melbourne, Australia. She initially came from a ceramics background and has worked her way up to a teaching certification when in the 90s she discovered porcelain dolls, and the rest, as they say, is history. Over the years, I built up a successful teaching business specializing in Diana Effner dolls. I met Diana several times when she came to Australia for doll conventions. In 2016, on one such occasion, she invited me to train to be a Doll Artist Guild member, and so I became the 10th artist and the only one from down under. There's not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for the opportunity that Diana gave me. Her sculpts are exquisite, and she left a legacy that will endure, and that is the absolute truth. I know we all love and miss her, and we are just so appreciative of the gifts that she gave to all of us as doll collectors. So this is Olivia. Very, very stunning, beautiful doll. Gorgeous outfit by Leanne. I hope you guys enjoyed having a look at all of these dolls, and just, you know, be sure when you come in and look at them up close. I can't wait for you guys to get to see them up close. We are doing the auction a little differently this year. It's not going to be runway style. It's going to be more of a gala style, so you can walk around the gala and you can look at the dolls, talk to the artists, talk to the designers, and you can place your bids with the dolls at the tables. And so it's going to be more of a silent auction style. If you're not coming to convention and you want to bid on a doll, find a friend that's going and send them with some money. You know, you can always try that and see if it works out. But these dolls are just so fantastic. We at Modern Doll are so grateful to all the designers and artists who put so much of their time and effort into this to support a wonderful cause, which is St. Jude's. And we just couldn't be more thrilled to partner with everyone to do this. And so hopefully you guys are excited about coming, and you got your eye on a few dolls that you want to bid on, and we will see you guys at the gala. So see you later. Bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Shorna R., Stephanie W., Shalane C., Penny P., Louisa's Knickknacks, Marty G., and Lynn. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For more information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, check the link in the video description. Thank you.